Chatsworth in summer. For the entire season, the south and west wings of the house have been covered in scaffolding. Part of the Duke's master plan, it's a £14 million facelift to restore Chatsworth to its original glory.
This house was built to show off. When the first Duke rebuilt it, he was determined that everybody should know that he was very important, very successful, very powerful. So he built what was then a modern house, and it's a palace fit for a king to visit.
I've got it, Matty. Let me take the weight. You come down towards you.
The scaffolding, to me, is really good news. It means something very positive is happening. I find the project really exciting. If we don't do anything else, the fact that whilst we've been living here, the stone's been cleaned and restored and repaired and the gilding's been put back in, it'll look pretty much what it looked like when it was finished building in 1704. I can't wait.
With over 37 miles of scaffolding, stone from the same quarry on the estate used to build the original, and employing 259 people, it's a massive project.
So that's all brand new.
Wow, that's
Brand new.
That's a huge
Brand new.
improvement, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, this is really exciting to see that done. We were really quite nervous about the reaction of people to the scaffolding, but I think the way we played it was, you know, it doesn't look great from the outside, but come and have a look inside and we'll explain what's going on and why it's going to disappear for a year. Living with scaffolding is not great, but it's worth it.
But not everyone agrees.
We have just been to your beautiful house, but we're very disappointed that all the scaffolding was up. It was a birthday gift for my sister, and we travelled 4 hours to get there. That's such a shame. This lady says the loss of the view from the lake due to the scaffolding was really disappointing. This is somebody from Holland who says that they were very disappointed because the house was so dark. Oh dear. I don't like it when people make adverse comments about Chatsworth. I do take it personally, but you can really understand where they're coming from at the moment.
And it's not just the visitors who have a problem with the scaffolding. For the past 5 years, Chatsworth has been hosting weddings in the old stables. And one of the key selling features is the view of the famous south facade.
Classic wedding shot for all our brides who absolutely love this beautiful image, looking down on that spectacular view. You know, it's a pretty amazing piece of scaffolding. So, you know, to lots of people and to some of us, it was quite a bit of a shock of how dramatic it was. But it has to happen. You have to just work around that.
Which means working around it with bride-to-be Helen and groom Gavin.
76, lovely. So 76th day.
It's the creme de la creme of the Peak District, really, isn't it? It's got everything. It's beautiful. Looking at it at the moment, it's not the best. However, we were told that there were going to be scaffolding up.
It's such a shame, but
it is.
Not as though we're going to sort of cancel it, are we?
Yeah, it's something what we're going to have to put up with.
Yeah.
So this is an image of the south front. This is a shot that bride and groom love to see. Obviously at the minute it's covered in scaffolding, but what we can do with this is take the shot and then photoshopped, superimposed and back onto an image without the scaffolding. And it's as if the scaffolding isn't there. So this is one of these Photoshop moments. As you can see, no scaffolding in sight. It's a beautiful shot.
Busy all year round, Chatsworth's farm shop prides itself on stocking fine British produce. And always on the lookout for new bestsellers is shop manager Andre.
The farm shop's been my life really for so long. I haven't done many other jobs. If I had to write my CV, it'd be everything Chatsworth. But, you know, I'm very proud of that, very proud of that.
Andre's fantastic. He's great fun to work with. He's marvellous and runs the farm shop with great enthusiasm, and he's always looking for new and different things.
I've been working on a new product for the farm shop, and we've got a beer with Andre's face on it, and it's Andre's Special Ale. It's locally produced, which is even better, and because he's become a bit of a local hero, we've thought that, you know, we'd do a little surprise for him. And I'm off up to the farm shop now to show it to him. First time you will have seen it.
Viviana, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What do I owe this honour?
Well, now, I've found the most unique product for the farm shop. Nowhere else will be stocking this line. And
Are you being real?
yeah, I've got a whole...
It's horrendous.
It's perfect.
I'm never really short of words, am I? Just let me do a customer. Would he buy this?
What is it? Oh, he would, but it's about having your name on
Would
it.
he?
Yeah, of course he would. Yeah. Is it for sale, Andre, on this?
It's going to be, apparently. But would you buy that?
Crikey, frightening. No. No, I wouldn't.
Wherever you put this, I will not be able to walk past it. I'll have to have blinkers.
Blinkers. Oh, well, we'll get you some blinkers. That'll be fine. Yeah?
Could you have not found a better picture? Could you have not airbrushed me?
I think it's very flattering. I also think that it's, you know, it's in the same shape as the label as well, you know.
Oh,
so
my head is?
Yes, so it's perfect.
Always know the beer's better than the picture. The beer's fantastic. First on the front, it's a bit shady to me. It's embarrassing. I hate to look at it. It's always a bit of a shock though to just see yourself. It's like hearing your own voice. You think it's somebody else. Well, that's going to keep the children away from the alcohol. It's actually disguised by some of the better labels that are on this display. It doesn't jump out so much now. Look, I've just found a way to improve it. There we are, keep the labels inside. There we are, that's not so frightening now.
The title 12th Duke of Devonshire brings with it centuries-old obligations.
Well, this is the Chatsworth weather book, which has been going for years, since the 19th century, and so it records the temperature at 7:30 and the state of the weather and the wind, and really most interesting for me always is the rainfall, still in inches, I'm afraid to say. And it gives the barometric pressure and the max min on the thermometer and so on. It's done from the weather station on the big lawn, and the gardeners fill in a little slip of paper with the recordings for the previous 24 hours. And then it gets put into this book every day. So you can look at every November for the last 60, 80, 100 years, I don't know, and see how much drier it's been.
On the report, we record all the thermometer readings, the rainfall reading, wind direction, speed, and the sunshine levels for the previous day. The sunshine's coming through at this side, and where the sun hits the card, because it's so strong through the glass, it burns a hole in the card, and then obviously as the sun moves round, as the day progresses, more and more of the card will be burnt. So this is yesterday's sunshine recording, and we can see that each block counts as an hour, so then we have to add up how much of the burns are through it. We can see there was probably 2 or so hours of sunshine yesterday.
It's one of those things, a pity to stop. I don't think one should be too stuck on tradition. I think some tradition is great, but I think changing things is also great. So you need to keep some things the same, and some things you need to change. And this, as far as I'm concerned, is something we should go on with.
But as a 21st century Duke, he's also keen Chatsworth should face the future.
Amanda and I were determined to make this a place which people know if they come to, they'll see the wonderful old collection, but also they're likely to find some thrilling new exhibition about something which perhaps they hadn't encountered before.
It's a passion the Duke inherited from his father.
I'd be boasting if I call myself a collector. I have bought 1 or 2 things. I had this very good racehorse and she won a lot of money. I did spend some of it on buying pictures, but the 6th Duke made a collection, and Georgiana, way back in the 18th century, made a collection, and I have added considerably to that.
My father and mother also liked contemporary things, and it was thanks to their enthusiasm that we have this quite interesting collection, group of family portraits by Lucian Freud.
And here are the Freuds. My wife, my mother, my son, one of my sisters, my other sister, and myself. I don't know why I had them done. I certainly wouldn't have had them done if Lucian hadn't been a friend. And if you told me that I was having my family painted by someone who was going to become really famous, I just wouldn't have believed it. Mind you, by the time he'd finished, he was getting better known. But when we started, I don't think anyone had heard of him.
And the current Duke keeps the collections bang up to date. And not without controversy.
It's very macabre in a way, I think. No, I don't think I do like it, actually.
It wouldn't be my favourite.
Standing in the chapel, skinned alive, it's Damien Hirst's St. Bartholomew.
It's such a shocking sculpture. I was a bit taken aback.
I thought it was appalling.
As far as I'm concerned, it's out of place.
It didn't fit.
And the first impression of it is tough, because it's a very tough subject. He was skinned alive for his Christian faith, and he was martyred and became a saint. And it's not inappropriate that that should be in a chapel. We didn't think too hard about what other people would think, which sounds, perhaps it sounds a little bit arrogant, but on the other hand, if we're always going to be trying to second guess what other people want, well, there's so many people come here that everybody wants something different. I'm very pleased with it.
If you need something practical doing at Chatsworth, chances are you need one of the 17 housemen.
Oh, hang on.
From helping with the restoration to changing the bins, it's a one-stop shop.
Thank you. When I came, I didn't realise how much of it was actually toilets and litter and things, and I knew Chatsworth was a good place to sort of try and get my foot in the door and hopefully progress, but I've been here 4 years now and it's not happening. I mean, I've worked in sort of factories and on building sites and been stood in your own little area all day. But here, this is my office, as it were. This is my factory floor, so thank you, thanks. So I really enjoy just being outside and in this area.
And Darren is hoping to one day emulate his supervisor, Andy.
This is sort of a priority job for the day. As a supervisor, I don't expect anybody to do something I wouldn't. And, you know, nobody can turn around and say, well, you wouldn't do it, because I have done it all. So, I do like it when there's loads of wasps around as well. It always makes it a bit more fun. Dancing around like Michael Jackson, it'd be lovely. That's what I like, the glamour of it. Right, I think we've done in here. Let's go.
And when the housemen have been, done it and gone, here come the housekeepers to clean up after them.
Changing the towels in the men's mess room. We do it 2 or 3 times a week because they have dirty jobs sometimes, and then they wash their hands and then wipe it on the towel. They don't rinse them in between.
Lurking downstairs in the bowels of Chatsworth, the men's mess room.
What's a health warning on here? Look at the state of the cups and the table. Because they kept losing the teaspoon, They put the... But I don't think it's ever washed. So I wonder they don't get the plague.
Upstairs, the Duke and Duchess pride themselves on running a modern, forward-looking house. Downstairs, it's privilege and hierarchy.
This is the hub. This is where everything gets discussed, off record. Pecking order, down table, as you'd probably find sort of a Duke's table, maybe. We've got Trevor, this is Trevor's seat. He's, I think it goes on how loud you are. Trevor, Irishman, this is his seat, he's dad, head of the table.
4.5 years ago, Prince William spent 2 weeks at Chatsworth. And while he was here, he spent half a day with the maintenance team. So he came in for lunch, and I had to go down to the local chippy and bring back fish and chips. And he sat in that corner, enjoying his fish and chips. Got a photograph up there. You can see Prince William, and there's me. The mug he used, you can see him just there. We got him to shine, and we've put in this cupboard.
I'd love to get any gloves on and give it a really good...
That's jet washing.
It does.
They like it like that.
Yeah, well, men do.
Yeah.
This became the maintenance team's mess room, I think, 1947, when the house was reorganised after the war. And this is where the men used to sit to have their break. Then, the maintenance team was 3 times the size of what it is now. And they had a shelf that ran around the outside of the room. And they always used to sit facing the wall and not talk to each other for reasons unknown. So everyone wants their space to go and have their lunch or their break.
Talk about stuff.
Talk about stuff.
Blow off steam.
Come on, June, come and have your tea.
Yes, tea, isn't it? Daughter.
Mats.
Oh,
There's
yes.
some around somewhere.
And we've got a very large life-size photograph of some girl in the corner.
It used to be up Baywatch.
Is it? I don't care where she comes from. She sort of enhances that corner of the room.
I went to the Guild at the weekend and they had an open day and they had this charity there. And they make bags.
That's nice.
Isn't that lovely? They got the name of the person on it and inside was the groundsman and he'd made it.
Nice.
So I thought that's good that gentlemen can make things as well as the ladies.
No, nobody cares where they sit. I don't think it's fair to say we all have our own seat. No.
How can you lie like that?
But if anyone...
Anybody else goes in that chair.
Normally this end of the table is more football orientated. And the far end of the table, although most of them aren't here today, is Land Rover orientated. I think that's fair to say.
Dotted around Chatsworth are 3 villages, Enser, Beeley and Pilsley. They were built centuries ago as tied housing, where the people working in the house and on the estate could live rent-free. A tradition that continues today.
I've lived in this house for 10 years. Yeah, but 10 years.
For houseman Andy, it's a mixed blessing.
Having a house with the job, you're secure, but in other ways, you're not so secure. You know, it's not your house, and should anything go wrong with your job, that's it, you're out on your ear. Whereas, you know, other people have got, you know, you've got the house, and you can change. You want to change your job. To us, it's a bigger thing to change because you've got to change your job and your house. So it's quite a, you know, it's quite a big thing really for us. So one rules outrules the other one, doesn't it? Really. You don't get a house now when you join Chatsworth, which years ago you'd join Chatsworth as a 16-year-old and you'd retire at 65 and then you'd have your house for life, and you know that was one of the things when you got a house here that you know you never wanted to go anywhere else really.
But times are changing. Many of the tied houses are being renovated and turned into holiday lets. The latest is Park Cottage.
It was lived in by a tenant, and then when he became too old to go on living here on his own, it became vacant. So now we've decided it's going to become a holiday cottage. Oh, it's charming, isn't it? It's such a charming little cottage.
It really is. It's got so much character. It's built, as far as we know, built in the 1500s.
We have 17 on the estate, but this is rather a special one because it's so charming. And so once it's ready, we'll let it. It's like a fairy tale. You imagine Goldilocks is going to appear, or
yes.
Hansel and Gretel.
You never know.
The makeover means more work for builders and the houseman. And a chance for some creative recycling.
I'm just putting these pieces of rhododendron on the foot of the bed now. When I pick a piece of this wood up, I've got to make it fit somehow, else I'll end up with a pile of pieces that I can't use. If I get that one up in that fork, I can attach this to the leg of the bed and the bed foot. Increasingly more and more estate cottages are being either let or used for holiday accommodation because less and less estate workers are being housed these days. I can understand it from a business point of view, but people who tend to be estate workers are not notoriously well paid, so it's just something we've, historically was taken for granted that you might be housed, but that seems to be something that's going into the past now.
We need a cloth choice we have the sofa and the armchair still outstanding.
Chatsworth's head of textiles, Susie Stokoe, has been called in to advise on fabric and soft furnishings.
I like this one very much. I think
the upstairs bedroom is great.
Yeah.
And I think Dave's going quite well with bed.
I'm longing to see how he's got on. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I mean, it's all got to go up through the trap door.
It'll look fabulous.
Well, the staircase is tiny. Yeah. I mean, you can't get in it.
No.
And once it's up there, it's trapped.
I was sort of thinking when it was in the workshop it was going to be a bit on the large side, but now it's up here, you can see that it's got quite a considerable height in this room, and there's plenty of space upwards for it to go. But it's going to be quite an imposing piece of furniture when it's in here. I just hope there's going to be enough space for everything else they're going to need.
I think if anybody wants an old-fashioned holiday cottage, you're not going to get any better than this one. With all the beams and everything up in the top room, it's fantastic.
I think Park Cottage is absolutely gorgeous. It's your completely quintessential English cottage. Lovely private garden, hollyhocks in the front, beautiful thatch. It's a very romantic, private spot. I wouldn't mind a place like that myself, to be brutally honest. Would have suited me, just about the right size. But there we go. May go and stay in it, who knows?
In peak season, that would set Susie back £933 a week. As the biggest employer in the area, a job at Chatsworth can be a chance for youngsters to start a career.
There we are, that's okay. So originally I'm a Londoner. I've been up here now about 5 years. I mean, only got Chatsworth as a little tie-up job while I thought about what I want to do in my life as a career job. And I ended up enjoying it so much, I've ended up staying here for 4 years. So if you can fill all of these in and make it look very beautiful, and at the end, you can keep that. There we are. Well, I'll get you some menus so you can have a look what tea you'd like. No worries.
Lewis is on the fast track for management.
I'm 22, so I'm still in my prime for partying, but I'm also in the prime of making a good career. So yeah, so it's a healthy balance. Were they okay for you then? Ah, brilliant.
He's just lovely, and the customers always say to me how nice he is. And he does take on board the importance of serving properly.
Right, I do apologise about the wait, and as I say, the mayonnaise will only be one moment, but I'll replenish your water for you. I've been given quite a bit of responsibility now, so I thank Chatsworth for that, for giving me the responsibility to be able to really shine, which I have, hence the trainee supervisor. So yeah, so I'm so chuffed about that.
I think, you know, he's just got to keep focused on what he's doing. Can't go thinking about what he's doing tonight or what he did last night.
You know, ideally, it would be brilliant if I did a little cocktail course. It would be pretty swift to be able to do all this stuff with the bottles. I mean, I can do a little...
The future of Chatsworth is in safe hands. His trainee supervisor duties include overseeing wedding receptions, and today is Helen and Gavin's big day.
Very smart.
Oh, right, you want to measure out your first one. Make sure the first one is perfect.
With up to 40 ceremonies a year, Chatsworth's wedding and events manager Kay often faces unusual requests from couples.
I've just done a show round and they want next year a ballerina in a dome.
No problem at all.
That's what I said.
They haven't had the ceremony yet?
No. We haven't got a bride yet, Ju, so...
Come on, you can't have it without the bride. She hasn't arrived.
Everyone likes to watch a wedding. It's always wonderful. It's so romantic. Lovely. Is she arriving in some amazing machine? I mean, it's definitely worth waiting for.
I want to see the dress. I love you.
I need the toilet, but I can't go. Ready? Yeah, so if you want to just face the door, then we'll just get your dress ready.
Yeah, so we're just getting all the tablecloths on, so then we can start laying. So we're getting there now. When the bride comes in, you want her to be absolutely wow. So although we're on quite a tight time schedule, everything does have to be perfect, Chatsworth style.
Grow with you in love. To be faithful to you.
I'd get married here, definitely, if I was getting married anytime soon.
First opportunity to kiss your wife.
Again, it's just attention to detail. See how there's a finger mark on that knife? Yeah, that's what makes the difference. If we make sure that every single bit of cutlery is polished to the best we can, and then that way, when they come in, the bride and groom and all the guests will see how amazing everything looks, and hopefully that's what makes the difference. That's why everyone wants to come get married at Chatsworth. So I'll get this knife swapped.
Do not fall off.
So basically, I'm just gonna knock this champagne glass as if I'm about to make a speech, just to get everyone's attention, and then I'll basically say in an out loud voice, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you'd all stand for a new Mr. and Mrs. Bailey. And then on that on the boat, they'll walk in and everyone will be stunned. It would be my first time for announcing, but hey, I've got a loud voice, I'm made for the stage, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you'd all like to stand for your new Mrs. and Mrs. Bailey.
Mrs. and Mrs. Bailey.
Of course, yeah, geez.
Mr.
Another summer's day at Chatsworth. And some old friends are paying a visit.
My father commissioned a number of portrait busts by Angela Connor, and they accumulated over quite a lot of years. And then we decided to put them on plinths in the garden. We're going to give them labels so people know who they are. And that's just a lovely thing to have.
Have you any idea who these are? No.
They look the same to me. I've got no idea.
No, our leader knows who they are, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
everybody has photographs either of family or of friends on their mantelpiece. And that's what it's about. And it's an extension of that. It's called art, but it's really just a reminder of old friends. We thought we'd put them in this nice quiet place and see what we thought.
Moving the Duke's old friends into place is a job for the gardeners.
Everything's virtually in place now, and it should be, done and dusted. Because we've got plenty of other work we've got to get on with, to be quite honest with you. So it'd be great if we can get it sorted out today.
We've got to decide exactly what angle the heads are looking. We're going to try and make it a bit as if they were standing, perhaps talking. I don't quite know what it's going to look like. Can you turn it a bit away from you, so it's looking straight at me? Yeah. What do you think?
It wasn't too bad deciding roughly where we wanted them here within this area, but which way they face is much more difficult.
I like the idea of Macmillan and the Prince being next to each other. The middle one more towards the Queen, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you turn it a bit more round?
What about this side of the place? And then have this one there as well.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
Okay.
the Prince.
And that...
No, the Prince there.
Yeah. So well, that's easy to change it round.
Yeah.
So, but in that way, can we go back to the second position? Yeah.
One stage, my sort of Anne went to sleep when I'm sort of up here, but that's probably... I might have fell asleep anyhow.
You're right.
Yeah, all right, I was going to sleep.
I'm not surprised.
At one stage, I got both hands around the Duke's neck.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, thinking, this is not right, really, but I couldn't do it any other way, to be honest, to get it in that position.
I think we need to have it this way a bit. I think of these as objects, really, rather than people, fun enough. I don't know about you.
I don't know, I think they're people to me.
Oh,
yeah. And they're so interesting because it's your parents, it's their friends, it's their life.
I regard it almost like an abstract composition which happens to be made of human heads by one artist.
I feel quite differently, actually.
We'll wait now to decide how long it's going to take to get the heads in, and then we'll nip up and we'll just have another session. It'll only take a little while, won't it? So that'll be the next stage. That will be, I hope, the final stage. Can we try that turning towards my father? Yes, this way, round this way a bit, please.
Like everything at Chatsworth, to be truthful, man, you feel like you're nearly there and it might not be, but, in terms of motivation, I think we're doing all right at the minute. Worth getting a soaking for.
Yeah, I think that's spot on, actually. I mean, it may not be in the end, but...
The £14 million renovation is almost finished, and for the Duchess, a last chance to get up close and see where the money has gone.
What we're finding is the stone that Chatsworth is built off is incredibly hard sandstone.
Yeah.
This is why it's lasting so well.
Yeah.
When we clean the inner cord, 200 years old, it's brand new.
Yeah.
It's hardly damaged
Yes,
at all.
yes. They're so much bigger than I thought when you get up here. And then when that's all done, they start gilding the tops.
Yes. Yep.
23.5 carat gold. Purest you can get in leaf form.
The gold is about the thickness of a cobweb.
All the top finials on the roof, and then every window, there's 50 windows to be gilded.
This is probably the biggest gilding job I've been on. Yeah. I mean, this will last years. Certainly, we won't be doing it again in our lifetime.
100 years ago, or whatever, how long ago, these would have been all gilded and the windows would have been all gilded, so...
Yeah, I think they do like a bit of bling though, They like their gold, but I think the thing is it can take it, the house can actually take it.
Yeah, let's go to the top. Thank you. Yeah, she is, I can't believe I'm touching her. Amazing, fantastic, right on the top. Look, here she is. She looks really happy up here, I think. Through wind and weather, she sticks it out. How fascinating. It's just amazing. It's just staggering to see. What a fantastic view.
It's incredible. 'Cause 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 '
Chatsworth is the inspiration for Pemberley, Mr. Darcy's house in Pride and Prejudice. The 2005 film was shot here.
We're doing our wedding shoot today for, it's Pride and Prejudice themed, but basically it's for sort of promotional purposes, so we can use it on the website and any literature we produce or leaflets or anything. And surprisingly enough, some people still don't know that we do weddings, so for us this is a great opportunity. And to bring in the Pride and Prejudice theme, you know, Pemberley, and that's great for us, it's a hook. Right guys,
you're in.
We'll go into the...
One of the leading roles in this version is played by an up-and-coming trainee supervisor. But his movie star good looks are a bit more rugged than usual.
Basically what happened is we was out on the night out and there was a bit of trouble in the club, so we all left. And then as we left, they followed us out and they jumped us. Well, mainly me. I mean, that's what they did to me. Mainly it was just a bit of a swollen eye, a bit of a swollen face, but the main thing is they've cracked the two front teeth off my gums, so at the moment they're still in, but they both will be pulled out tomorrow.
Looks like his swelling's gone down, and he's got a friend of his mum's who's a makeup artist who's made him up for us this morning, or kind of covered his bruises, although I do think he looks a bit like Lily Savage, but we'll tone that down. I think we've got Emma, the makeup artist, here, so maybe take off the lip gloss.
It's fine, just a little bit of touching up.
It always feels so surreal getting people to do your makeup. Not that I wear it normally. I did have some really good lip balm, and it's what bees use to, when they go into the beehive, they wipe their feet on it. And it's got like antiseptic things in a bit. It says on the bottle healing powers, but it's actually done my lip justice. Because yeah, I only started using it for the last couple of days, and my lip was a big scab a couple of days ago.
Was it?
So yeah, it's come down a lot. Mad.
It's not just a little bit,
Probably
is it?
fit another bride in there.
Was it like a proper corsette? I mean, a Corvette. A corset, that's it. I was saying courgette and Corvettes, they're cars and vegetables.
Supplied by the Chatsworth Textile Department, some of the costumes are the real thing.
We are looking at the moment at some of the old livery we have. This buff colour was made for the Devonshire House Ball. So it's original Devonshire livery. You're going to have to do both arms. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go like that.
Don't let it get wet by any circumstance, and be very careful of handling the pockets because it could rip down there and start bagging there. So
I see.
Keep your hands out.
Yeah. All I need to do now is find myself a beautiful lady. I'm playing Mr. Bingley, and in Pride and Prejudice he gets the most beautiful assistant, so with a little bit of luck I get to pick the most prettiest one, although they all very beautiful, the girls are today. Just need to make sure the trousers and the ancient coat doesn't get ruined in any sort of...
medieval coat.
Yeah. Right.
That's beautiful.
That looks great too warm, this is it.
That looks good. They're all working really well.
Lewis, look at Grace, you can two having a conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
You and Grace. That's nice, there we go.
Great, nice, Lewis.
The girl I'm about to do shoot with Grace, she's very beautiful. She's got very nice hair.
I'd like something with the house in the background,
With
if
Lewis.
we can, with Lewis and Grace in there.
As lovers.
Yeah.
Oh, right, guys.
Okay, then.
No pressure. Almost
Yeah.
touch lips.
Right.
Deep breath. Watch your lips because they're broken.
Yeah, that's it. I've got a bit of a...
Oh, look all powerful and Mr. Bingley-ish. Oh!
That's hard.
Up towards there. So a bit more like looking up. That's it.
There, that's
There we
it,
go.
don't move.
That's lovely.
It's just a shame about my tooth, really, because it's quite restricting the way I move my lips and the way I smile and whatnot. And this, I've knocked it already a few times, and I've got no painkillers, so I'm getting a bit of jip from my tooth. But other from that, it's good.
Perfect, so you're looking at each other, yeah?
Yeah.
There. And we'll do the kiss shot as well. It's that one to start with.
Lewis, you're getting into role. You're looking very masterful. So chest out, it's looking good.
Here we go. And now you can go for it. So two noses, where's that?
She looks frightened to death, bless her.
Can't believe I'm getting paid for this. To say I'm a catering trainee supervisor, it's one hell of a morning. I think it was alright. I hope she didn't. Didn't think, oh no, I'm about to be kissed by an ogre. I am single. Don't know if she is though. I suppose it's something I need to find out. But yeah, no, I've yet to find the love of my life.
The Chatsworth Horticultural and Produce Show was started under the previous Duke and Duchess 48 years ago. It's been a fixture of estate life ever since. For the people who live and work at Chatsworth, the event, held at Cavendish Hall in Anser, is still a highlight of their year. Competing in the show for the last 30 years is gardener Tony Hubbock.
Chatsworth Horticultural Society is a local village society where anybody who's worked at Chatsworth can enter the vegetables once a year in competition to work out who's grown the best veg, and it's a friendly, light-hearted competition, but people still like to win, of course. I've won with tomatoes 2 or 3 times in the past. They look good this year. I might win this year, I don't know. It just depends what Mr Turner's got up at Pilsley. It's a friendly rivalry, you could call it.
Farm manager Ian Turner is the man to beat. Last year he won Best Garden Flowers and the much coveted Best Tray of Vegetables.
These are my 6 hens that lay us some nice eggs every day, and also provide the manure to do the garden. Some silly fool mucks them out every 2 or 3 weeks. It's usually me. I don't use any other fertiliser whatsoever, just hen mould.
And Tony Hubbock has a secret weapon that's not to be sniffed at either.
I'm collecting sheep manure to make into a fertiliser to feed to the tomatoes and cucumbers, because they like the feed, it makes them taste better. I mean, if I didn't pick these up, they'd leach into the ground and make the grass grow. So if they make grass grow, they'll make tomatoes grow. My father used to go in the park and collect deer droppings. He thought that was better than sheep droppings. A bit more upmarket, I suppose, I don't know, but this is good enough for me. Should be in a Hessian sack, but I hadn't got one, so I borrowed one of the wife's pillowcases, so that's be in trouble later, I suppose, but there you go. You've got to keep tight off, else it would all come out loose in the water and then it'd block your watering can up. And it goes. Finally, we put the lid on it, because believe me, when it's fermented and ripe, it don't half stink. You don't want to be anywhere near it with that lid off.
Competing for just 7 years, John Taylor is the new boy. But he knows his onions.
I don't like cabbage, I don't like collies, I don't like Brussels, I don't like kidney beans, I don't like broad beans. I like leeks, onions, peas. Swede, I love raw, but I don't like cooked. Carrots, I like. And that's it. You can't garden all the time, you see. So we have to have a little something to do. And we also have the basic essential of any garden shed. That is a necessity in the garden. Keeps man's body and soul together.
When I first started, there were a lot of elderly gentlemen showing and that sort of thing, and they thought it was bee's knees, and I had a go and I thought, well, it's not bad, this. You know, a bit of refining and learning how to do things. You know, like tying onions and that. It's an art, isn't it? And you have to learn these things, and they're all tricks of the trade when it comes to showing.
I hope to beat him with everything, but that it'll not be like that. Well, I'll give him a good run for his money with tomatoes and carrots, of course, and courgettes and marrows. I shall never beat him. That's not defeatist. I know I shan't beat him, but I shall keep having a go. One year they'll slip up. But when they do, I'll be right behind them waiting.
Carrying the busts painstakingly positioned by the Duke, all that gardeners Mick and Alan need to do is mount them.
Yeah. Can you remember which?
I've got a feeling
Go on.
that it was Macmillan,
yeah,
the Queen, Prince Charles.
I would say you're correct.
Although it did change, so shall we go for Macmillan, Queen and Prince Charles?
That's what we're going for.
I think so.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's Macmillan and Prince Charles in here, in this box. It's not Elvis, I can tell you that. Yeah.
I thought it had to be 5'9", not 5'5".
Get it on the top. Good enough. Right.
Anyway, you take your time while I hold this everything.
You need to lift that up.
Yeah.
So that...
Don't rush yourself.
I'm ready.
Aye, aye.
If it's not done right, we'll be the 15th and 16th. With our head stuck in the bushes somewhere. That's deep enough, definitely. Each one's slightly different, everyone's just a bit tricky. But we'll get it done. Yeah. Right. Next one.
I think it's just Mick and Alan. So you fixed them, have you?
They're all fixed.
Brilliant.
They look wonderful.
You've done a fantastic job.
Right,
Brilliant.
thank you.
Really good. Thank you very much.
Excellent. They look much more natural now.
Yeah.
They look as though they've been here for a bit.
Yeah.
And you know, it's taken a long time, but because we've gone through it carefully, step by step, it's turned out.
Yeah, I
best,
think,
I
you know,
think,
it's,
you know.
that's the right way forward.
It's a bit of fun.
I think it looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. I think it is wonderful. May not be the right answer, but I think it's a good answer.
Cavendish Hall in Enser is being prepared for the great event.
Evening all.
Oh, they look nice here.
You like my big carrot?
Very hopeful with that, very hopeful.
You got a big straight in there, John?
Oh yes, that's what they all say.
Are you going to get your big taters out,
I'm going to get my big potatoes
you
out.
Get your big taters out.
I don't know quite how we're going to put them on there. That's class 3.
3 good carrots, I hope.
Yeah, look at them for carrots. If I'd have known they were in garden, they wouldn't have got as far as here. I'd have put rabbits in.
Bloody hell, look at that, Tony. Ooh. Ooh. No. Come on, we're going to have them different.
Yeah. Oh, no beating of that bush. I want to beat him, but whether we shall or not, we shall find out. You ask me tomorrow at this time, and I shall know whether I'm crying or laughing. But there's such lovely things in here. There's a really, really nice plant.
The Duchess's renovations are complete, and Park Cottage is now ready for the Duke's seal of approval.
What do you think of the dresser?
Wonderful.
Isn't it? Isn't it charming?
Absolutely brilliant. Great teapot.
The teapot, yeah.
Lovely flat, odd-shaped thing.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Thrilled.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased that we found one the right size to fit in here.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it looked like?
Yes, it was nothing.
It's turned out to be
Brilliant.
really nice. Ooh.
Very smart bedside table.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. Oh, look! Look at the bed. Isn't that thrilling?
Yeah, that's amazing. David is incredible. It's all.
Oh, well
David
done,
Spencer made that in what? A month? Less.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know,
great
you
bit
have
of
to be-
recycling of rhododendron.
Yes, it is.
It's brilliant.
Yes.
You can imagine this in a very smart antique shop in the Pimlico Road, can't you? There has been changes. I mean, 50 years ago, there were no houses in Enser were let out to non-staff people. Everybody was housed. Now, more and more people want to have their own house. People come from further away. So it's changing. I think that we want to make sure that the villages remain communities. And if you filled up, say you turned 8 cottages in Enser into holiday cottages, then it wouldn't be good.
No. We wouldn't want to do that at all.
No.
These villages are wonderful. They're the communities are very important.
At the Horticultural and Produce Show, it's Judgment Day. Hoping for prizes, the villagers' vegetables, flowers, baking, brewing, and preserves.
Quiche and fruit cake. They all look nice.
Head housekeeper Christine has been competing since she started working at Chatsworth 36 years ago. She began with carrots and peas and has ended up on the gin.
I'm putting sloe gin in, somebody else has put sloe gin in. Well, they both look a good colour. It's a good brew because I have sampled it.
Any other bread? It's got some dead flies in it.
Looking for the nice, ripened skin, not cracked, firm neck on the onion, nice shape, basically looking for quality.
Right, slow gins next.
For Christine's homebrew, the exacting standards of the judge, and Ian Turner's experienced palate.
Sharp cough medicine. It's not my cup of tea, that, I'm afraid.
Hey, what? Look at this.
It's story of your life, that, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
A big soften.
Could I have everyone's attention, please? I'd like to welcome you all to the 48th annual show for winner of Class 36 tray of 4 vegetables.
Oh, bloody hell.
Ian Turner.
Congratulations. Thank you.
And the most points in the flower section, Ian Turner.
The old buggers won again.
More to clean.
I know. Same two again.
Never mind, there's always next year.
Kay's photographs are back for the wedding brochure, and she's keen to see if her leading man made the cut.
Hello, superstar. Can you remember where we were when in the rose garden? So we hit the rose garden. There you are, your first one. The very beautiful Grace.
Yeah, wicked. I mean, the quality of camera as well is amazing, isn't it? So.
Well, never mind the quality of camera. Look at these beautiful,
I know, that's
gorgeous, sexy shots.
Oh my lord. I was a bit worried that I was going to look like a 1700s drag queen.
You look.
Made up and nothing, but.
Eyes look beautiful. You look really handsome, doesn't it? And the slight kind of cut on your lip gives you a kind of a bit of a cad feel about it. That's one for Mum's fireplace, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Going in for the girl.
The kiss. Is that you kissing her again?
I think
it is.
Yeah.
They're a little bit different to what we've seen around the other wedding venues, so I'm really proud of them.
Is there a possible way you can email me these?
Yeah, absolutely, we can get.
Because that would be brilliant.
You want to show your
I'd
mum?
love to show my mum. Yeah, my mum it's been on about looking at them for ages.
Yep,
so.
I can get you the link and we can
Yeah.
get you some shots.
After a year hidden behind scaffolding, the great old house is finally ready to face the future.
Is it nice to see the scaffolding down, Duchess?
Yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fantastic.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I just think, wouldn't it be wonderful if the first shoot could come back and see it as it is now?
As it was on
You know, I was just thinking the other night, quietly, just thinking, I wonder what he'd think.
I've just looked at the house for the first time properly.
and it looks magnificent. I should think that when the sun's shining on it, all the gold around the windows will glint, and it'll look really, really spectacular.
I love the house. I've only ever been here with it having scaffolding over the top. So, yeah, I've never really seen it like this, and definitely not with the gold, and I just think it looks so stunning.
You know the numbers were up in the end.
The numbers were 700,000, is that right?
It was about 6,000 up on last year, which is incredible.
It's very brave of the Duke to do what he's doing, because he's chosen to rip Chatsworth to pieces, put it all back into good order.
I must say, I'm thrilled.
It's certainly bright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's well worth the wait. I've been a long time in the dark. I feel a bit like a mole now.
There's an old saying that it was called the Palace of the Peak, and it does look like a palace now.
As you all know, we've had a fantastic year last year. We broke the record again, which was brilliant. Thanks to all of you. It was wonderful. More people happy, I hope. I think so. And so that was very exciting. Just the last 2 or 3 days were brilliant, and even with you. Fantastic.
Even me.
Even you. Wonderful. I mean, you had a really storming last month.
We did. It's been amazing. Great. Christmas has been absolutely fantastic this year.
So now we've done all that
for the farm shop, but now it's looking forward.
So I think that, you know, with the gold and the clean stone and the finials all brightly shining, it's going to be a really fantastically good year. I hope. I'm sure it will be. So let's hope for 19. What have we got to? 1998. So what have we got to? 2012.
Yes.
Let's hope for the best.
2012.
18th century bling. It's just the best thing. It's a dream come true for us. It really is, isn't it? It's just so exciting because it won't have to be done for a long time now.